Chris Palme here. I'm at Sahlen Field here in downtown Buffalo for tonight's Buffalo Bison's Rochester Red Wing game, and I have a special guest with us right now. He's the manager of the Rochester Red Wings, and I was going to say, what do you thought of the series with the Buffalo Bisons so far?
Well, it's always a challenge to come here and play. They're well coached, well managed. They got some young players. They most all their guys they have on their roster are homegrown guys, and they just teach them how to play the right way. And it's always a battle here. We've had some interesting games my 3 years here, but so far we got an even series. Hopefully we can come out tonight and play better than we did last night. We didn't pitch well and we didn't hit well, so hopefully we can change that tonight.
Thoughts on the starting pitcher tonight for the Red Wings in Willie Peralta?
Well, he's well experienced. He's he's got over 8+ years in the big leagues. He's got a lot of experience. He's an older guy. Hopefully he can throw the ball over. He's got a fastball, split change mix. Hopefully he commands it and gives us a chance to stay in it to win it.
Who are some Red Wing players that tonight the fans or my audience in Canada should look out for in the future on this team?
Well, I think a couple guys for us is a guy named Travis Blankenhorn. He's a 26-year-old guy that came up with the Twins, and then he made his major league debut, I believe, with the Mets. He's having a tremendous year with us. You probably may see him in the big leagues at some point before the season's over. We got a guy named Louis Garcia here who's already has a couple years in the big leagues. He's down to lock in on some fundamentals, but he's got the ability to be an all-star at the big league level. And then you got Dusty Baker's son, Darren Baker's a young guy on our team that plays second in left field, and he's got the pedigree to do it, and hopefully he continue to play well and maybe see him in the show as well.
Obviously, wins and losses are important, but just tell my audience how important the main thing is to get these players developing for their major league clubs.
Well, we try to do both. We try to develop winning players, winning championship players, but we never will sacrifice a W for somebody's development. And that's the only thing I don't like about my job, because there's a lot of times you would make different moves if you're at a different level, but I love to see these guys grow. I've been in player development for over 14 years, and there's nothing better than telling a guy that he's going to the big leagues or going to the next level. But that's the main goal we have as a staff, is that we make sure that we lock in on everybody's abilities and maximizing their abilities to the best that we can.
One other question I wanted to ask you, thoughts on the Rochester Red Wings organization as a whole, and also the Minnesota Twins organization as well.
The Rochester Red Wings, there's no better place to work. They got a great owner, great front office. They treat us very well. They're upgrading all the stadium, all the stuff to make our lives here a lot easier in player development. And now, the Red Wings are not the Twins anymore. We're actually the Washington Nationals.
Ooh.
So
I apologize.
So no, it's fine. But the Washington Nationals we won the World Series in 2019. We're in a rebuilding mode. We got a big core of our young players at the AA level. So we're hoping for some really exciting season coming up in the next few years with our young talent.
And final question, thoughts on Dusty Baker finally getting his first World Series championship as a manager last year with the Houston Astros?
Well, I was very fortunate to work with Dusty a little bit. I got called up I was the manager in AA, and he asked me to come up and help out in September. He's a tremendous person. He takes care of his staff. He takes care of his players. He's a great manager. And to watch him win a World Series last year for me was awesome. I shot him a text to congratulate him, and he didn't hesitate to text back, and that just tells you what kind of person he is. And don't be surprised if you don't see him in the playoffs again this year.
Absolutely. And finally, how much of an adjustment was it going from a player into the coaching aspect of baseball?
To be honest with you, it was that off season. I couldn't get a job after the 2008 season, and I decided to get into coaching. And once I put my name that I was kind of retiring, I was asked to manage an A-ball team for the Washington Nationals. And that off season for me was probably the toughest because I was used to getting my body ready and training to get ready for spring training, something that I always enjoyed doing, and that was kind of a first for me not to be able to do that. But as I got into my job in 2009 and saw how impactful it can be, I've enjoyed it. This is my 16th year. I've managed a lot of guys that went to and played on the big leagues. I helped be a part of player development in the World Series for a World Series in '19. So my experience has been an awesome one. I would love to continue to be here and to help train the next wave of talent in the next World Series, produce maybe another World Series for us. But it's been a good adjustment, easy adjustment that I enjoy doing.
Well, I just want to say thank you so much for giving us some time today, and I want to say good luck tonight against the Buffalo Bisons, and good luck to the Washington Nationals organization as well. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Thanks.